Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to Tom Rossi 46 Gaming's first career mode video. We're going with Colchester United for this video, and as you can see here, we're going through the invitational competitions. Chose this one, looks a bit easy. I'm not really going to play through it, I'm just going to simulate and see what we can do. Just waste time, and I can get straight into the first game of the season by the end of this episode. Looking through all the players here and seeing what we got, what we can work with. Harriet Loney looks like an excellent signing, and I'm thinking brilliant for us this season. Pick him up actually when his loan contract ends with us. Ella Kobe, I'm looking to get rid of. Yeah, he looks like a beast, but for 550k, pick up someone a lot cheaper and a lot better and younger. But offer Alex Gilby a contract here and see where we go with this one. He looks like a star of the future at 20 years old and being 63. I reckon we can get him up there by the time we get to the Championship or even the Premier League. But I think in this squad there is about 3 or 4 players we can get rid of and make a bit of cash on, and some younger, faster, better players that would be brilliant for us. Into the global transfer network, see what we can find. I'm going to set them up with Belgium, because Belgium has some excellent talent. I mean, have any of you ever played with Yuri Tillmans from, I think he's from Anderlecht. 418's excellent, and I mean absolutely excellent. He goes on to get a rating of like almost 90, I think 90 at some points, depending on how well you play with him and if he's in your starting lineup and stuff like that. But I once did a career mode where I just simmed through to last year to see what his end rating was. I got him up to 98 at like 33. So he is fucking excellent, and I mean absolutely excellent for this team. Well, he would be if we could sign him, but I don't particularly have around about £15 million to go and spend on a central midfielder for a League One side. So I don't think really he's an option, but there is probably some other diamonds in the rough in Belgian Pro League. So we're going to sim through this first game and see how we do. And we pick up a nice 2-0 win. Pretty fucking awesome. Let's see what we do in game 2. Oh, Gilby's not going to sign that, is he? Guess somebody's too big for Colchester United. Game 2, sim through, see where we go. And we pick up a 2-1 loss. Fuck. I mean, fuck. Sim through this competition and pick up £1 at the end of it, but clearly that's not going to happen right now when we've got Bilbao Athletic last year at the second division version of Atletico Bilbao. And obviously they're going to have some big players, 73, 24 overall. We're probably going to tear this side anyway, asshole. Alright, let's see if we can rectify things in game 3. See what we can do. Oh, and Gilby's told us he's definitely leaving. What a dickhead. I had high hopes for you, you little shit. Oh, we're going to sell Chris Paul to Ecstasy. It's worth 180, we're going to take 160. I reckon we can work with that. Like, he's 31 years old, he's going to go down in rating. Right, game 3, we got Parrish in goal now. And we lose 2-1, like I said. But Paula, the guy that's leaving, gets us the goal. A bad farewell present for us, really. Tournament prize money, we've got 280,000 pounds essentially, so to a League One side like Colchester United, that is a lot, I mean a lot of money. Spurs are interested in Lacking. Nice. Outsiders promotion, Barnsley have belief. Yeah, so do we in game 1. I think that's against Barnsley. I looked at the calendar just before I recorded this video, so I think they're the first game of the season. transfer offer for Sam Walker at 425,000. You can piss right off. Let's see if they'll take 825, because I wouldn't mind selling him on for that. I could pick up for exactly the same rating with promising written all over him, and it's probably going to do a 10 times better job. I love Sam Walker as a Chelsea fan. My hand up, you know. United signed him. I was, you know, a couple of games to see him play. Can't complain with his performances. Seeing him when he played for Northampton. That was the League Cup first round. I went to watch Ipswich at home, and I remember, if anyone remembers Michael Jacobs, he used to play for Derby. I don't know where he is now. Yeah. He scored a thunderous goal from just outside the box. This was back in the time when J.M. Thomas had just joined Ipswich Town, and he scored like a rocket from outside the box to beat Sam Walker. But I remember the 90th minute, Ipswich Town are 2-1 down, and Sam Walker just comes out and absolutely stands tall above everyone else, bossing out the box, just grab the ball mid-air. Anyway, we go through the global transfer network and see what kind of players we can pick up, what are the ratings we're going to scout through. Players there, like this 16-year-old striker who looks potential. I mean, like, if we could 300,000, turn him into a game-winning striker. These other guys really interest me because I know they're going to be expensive. I'm only going to be playing with like 1 million tops. Ooh, Silvano, Banks, Blake. Anyone else? Awesome. Expiring. Let's see how much we can pick him. It's currently about 500,000. His contract's expiring. Ooh. Like, I like looking at these guys because you never know if you're going to pick up a diamond in the rough, really. I mean, 1,800 is a lot of money a week for me, but actually be an absolute diamond in the rough. You know, sorry. If I be like 90 rated right back, that's like immensely awesome. You never know with these free agents. Oh, a lot better. Oh, we found some more, and a goalkeeper. Look into him. Definitely look into him. Apologies if you can hear that. There's a dog barking. I think their owner's a bit of a moron. Alright, we're gonna go through the Norway scout. Ooh, Tim Payne. He seems to come up in every career mode every year for being somebody that doesn't have a club and you need to sign him up. He's always usually about 60 odd rated, but I reckon he's gonna be like asking for about 5,000 a week, and I just can't afford that right now. Yeah, send off to these scouts and see what they can find, see who they can pick up. So if any of you, oh, Savannah back, Blake has come back. Let's have a look at him. Oh, we got a transfer offer. They've come back with 600. 100 is my minimum for Sam Walker. Because if I lose him, I can pick up someone cheaper, younger, who could probably do just as good of a job. If not, I'm not going to complain if he's still my starting choice keeper. You know, he's an excellent keeper at the end of the day, to be honest with you. And Bradford City, oh, he's declined my contract. What, what does he want? I'm going to offer him 1.5 and a sporadic first team player. I don't really want to pay out the 1.8 because I feel not going to be worth it. We're looking at some potential players here that we can pick up from the transfer market. And these free agents, some of them don't have some bad stats, like this, that centre mid. I don't think he has too bad, but I don't really want to pay out 5,000, any more than 3,000 a week. This guy, Russian Hepburn Murphy, 16 years old. Don't get me wrong, he has 3-4 good stats, and that's about it. And 10-year-old, yeah, that's probably really excellent, and that's probably the best stat. Yeah, I can't risk, picking up him and then taking half the season to score the first goal with him because he hasn't got that bit of pace, or he hasn't got that bit of strength, or he hasn't got that shooting ability, sorry, because he's going to kick the ball wide or he's going to smash the post 50,000 fucking times. And I haven't got the time to mess around with that when I want to go straight up to the first, I want to go up for the first time of asking and not mess around with this. I don't want to be stuck in League One for 2 years, go up to the Championship, get stuck there for 5 fucking years. That's not something I want to do. But that keeper is not a bad option, but he's only 5'9", and that's not an incredible option for a goalkeeper. When I could go pick up we finally do pick up this right back for 1,800. I finally caved and had to get him. I mean, even if he's just a backup brigade, he's backup brigade. Gets a couple of games here and there, and he's always going to be in the squad. And whatever his rating ends up being, if I ever sell him on, it's going to be profit. So, well, essentially profit anyway. So we're getting up to, I think we must be getting up to the first game of the season soon. I'm pretty sure I read it's against Barnsley. And we have a transfer offer, Alex Gilby. I'm just going to sell him off because he's going to get to January. He's going to try and leave anyway, and clubs are going to try and pick him up for like 200,000. Where now I can get 300 and something for him. And now we're coming up to the first game of the season. And it is against Barnsley, I got it right. We've got some scout reports back and we can see what we got and what we can look at and what we can try and pick up. Yeah, I'm going to cave and get some of these guys because even if they are backup brigade, it's backup brigade. I do need a spare centre back, I need a spare left back, a spare right back, spare centre mid, spare striker. And I didn't really want to pick him up. He could be absolutely excellent, Diego Zamora, but he is only 5'9". That's really something you're not looking for in a goalkeeper in this game because lobbed. I mean, I'm going to send him out to do a one-on-one and they're just going to tap over the top of his head and pat him on the head on the way through. And that's not something you fucking want. This centre mid, I reckon he could be quite good. I reckon he could be class for our team if we build him up a little bit. Like, he could be absolute fucking steel. Going to the Premier League, 85 rated, and he just bosses through as the new Paul Pogba. Never know. He's only 54 rated, but as a right back, that will work. That could work for me. We can do a bit of training. I think we're going to do all 5 on him, see how quick he grows. We want to see if we can get him up to like 65 in a couple of weeks. Yeah, that's a long ass. 65, first choice start, right back. Never know, he could be the hidden gem. He doesn't look promising above his head, so I don't hold my hopes up very high for him, to be honest with you. Put them up in a year, that's profit no matter what we get. Even if we only get this bulk standard 90k for him. Alright, let's simulate all and see what we do. I grew on shooting, I believe, or finishing, one of the two. He only went up to 29. So that reminds me not to go for a 1v1 on goal with him. Or to play him up front as a striker, because I don't think that's well anyway. Right, anyway, first game of the season, let's get into the gameplay. Against Barnsley, I was pretty sure it was going to be these guys. See what we can do. As this was the first game of the season, I'm not going to lie, I played fucking awful. Absolutely. I can see where the faults
And the man who is going to referee the game today, Gavin Mansfield. Well, this is how the home team shape up. Well, more often than not, we're looking at teams that shape up this way, Alan.
Yeah, such a popular system, 4-2.
It's gone out for a throw-in. And Smith. And shoots! Super goal!
We just feel sorry for the keeper, really, the way he's hit that to his right. He's got
possession's gone away. Conor Hurahan. Sam Winnell. Moving the opposition around with these two players. To score! Oh, fantastic goal!
And what a finish it was. First time, side foot, didn't need to whack it.
Restarting at 2-0. Massive. Garvin. Well, the tackle there has led to a throw. Able to make a good interception. And they're going to get a throw in. The assistant working out which way it is. And very confident to get the game moving again. The counter-attack could be on here because it was a poor ball and they've got some free possession and a chance to get numbers forward. Quick into the tackle and the result is going to be a throw. That's not a good cross at all and easy to defend. Hamill. Conor Hurahan. There'll be one added minute. Jackson. Well, he clears the danger. There we are, the final whistle has gone and the game is over and it has finished at 2-0. Well, there we are, the first game of the season is over and you always like to start with a win, but they've started with a defeat.
Yeah, you go through all that pre-season, 5 or 6 weeks, aimed at this one match and ends in disappointment. They'll have to bounce back.
Well, I think he was the best performer in a good team today.
Got himself a goal and put in a really good shift. Excellent performance.